go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with in living up to the great potential he showed from such a young age. That's made him stronger mentally for me, which backs up his immense ability.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Needed a better pass there. Tries the route one option. Plays it out to the wing. Sweet feet. Crosses one in. Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Tries to dink it in. Belts one. Spoon forward. Played out to the wing. Well played, he saw that coming. Brian Ruiz. Boots it upfield. Tries a through ball. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Diego catches it safely. Neymar. Marcelo. Plays it out to the flank. And he's made certain that won't get through. Pumps it upfield. And it's Campbell. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, good interception. Marcelo. Looking for options. Goes long and forward. David Luiz cuts it out. Luis Gustavo needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Hulk. Neymar. Now the pass. Hulk with a beautifully timed run. Brian Ruiz. Decent progress down the left. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And out to safety. Brian Ruiz. Passes it through. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Hulk. Hulk with the ball through. Clears it out of harm's way. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Looks like a good ball through. Has he picked him out? Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Thrust towards the front line. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Dinks one in. Has a swing at it! Saved only by poor finishing.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Out wide to the right. Cut out in the nick of time. And play for a throw.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Brian Ruiz. And the shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And the keeper's in command. That'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And it's Hulk. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Campbell. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Another chance from a corner. Costa Rica with another corner. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Now the pass. Daniel Alves sticks in a foot to win it back. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Douglas Costa with a delicate ball. Tries a through ball. It's Ruiz! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Goes long. David Luiz gets into the right position to intercept.
Costa Rica have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Goalkeeper's ball. for a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. It's a throw-in.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Goes wide. Now here's the through ball. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Pumps it forwards. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Neymar. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Out to the left it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Willian. Costa Rica get it back again. Passes it through.
Costa Rica are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Luis Gustavo. David Luiz. Willian. Dani Alves. Looks like a good ball through. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And it's Hulk. David Luiz. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. But after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. Atalanta against Lazio. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Atalanta against Lazio. That's got things underway. And it's Felipe Anderson. He can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Looks to dink one in. Felipe Anderson with the ball through. Forward it goes. Going back to the keeper. Basta tries making a foray down the right. And it's Candreva. Basta plays it in. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Well, he really should have made it 1-0 there. He had both the time and space to give his team the ideal start. Now he's got to put it behind them.
Now the pass. Atalanta are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Into the channel. Basta boots it upfield. Candreva hurtling down that right flank. Plays a clever pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Onazi. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Tries a through ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Coaxed out to the wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Candreva absolutely focused then on the defence. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Morrison tries the route one option. Can he score? Goal! Lazio! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Lazio take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, he's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
Spoon forward. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And back to base. Radu. It's a long forward pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Lazio go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Lazio carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Bashta. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bashta going full tilt down the left. Well, that's where he wants it. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Looks like a good ball through. That has put a stop to that. Now it's closer. Candreva, played in by Candreva. And that's been repelled. Oh, that was close. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's gone for a throw-in. Atalanta have a sub ready to come on. Crosses into the box, and he's cut it out. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Closer, can he get through? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Paletta pumps it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks to bypass the midfield. Radu cuts it out. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Decent ball.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Chip through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Who's going to make this theirs? Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Atalanta have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
No way through there. And Biglia! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Ball's out on the left now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Biglia stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. And he's there to cut it out. Lazio And there goes the final whistle. Lazio have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, you never quite know how the first match of any competition is going to go, but I thought they did a good job.
All that you give is what you don't deliver. Stuck in a phase, it's guided by mistakes. Your addictive poison is dragging me down. Trying to swim out, I'm stuck here watching me drown. Lying awake, the colors don't fade from the tears on my face. I've let you slip away. Can kiss whoever, I'm wearing the crown. Time to get out, my love, don't want you 'cause now I'm high and rising. I laugh now, I'm first to let you go. I'm high and rising. I laugh now, I'm first to let you go.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Brazil against Egypt. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Then the lineups for this game. Got things underway. Fernandinho. Oscar. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looks like a good ball through. We get a throw in. Oscar. Daniel Alves. Oscar. And it's Oscar. Daniel Alves could try cutting inside here. Neymar! skipper.
Well, talking about a captain taking control and casting his influence on a game, you really can't do it any better. It was a majestic finish to light up the opening to this contest. The tone's been set. More of the same, please. Neymar did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
Brazil go ahead, 1 goal to the good. El Neni, Salah looks to slip it through. Fernandinho. Brazil are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Can he put it away? Oh, sweet as you like! About as smooth as it gets.
Unbelievable.
All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Brazil grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
El Neni. El Neni. Tries a through ball. It's a throw in. Douglas Costa battles to win it back. Oscar. Willian. Dani Alves. Willian. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Referee's given a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Douglas Costa. Done very well to intervene. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. El Neni. And it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There will be a throw-in. Neni. Brazil are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Played it early.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Willian. Into the channel. Now it's Neymar. Keeps everyone guessing. They are rampant. Surely now, beyond all doubt. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Brazil take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And it's Neymar. Now the pass. El Neni conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Salah. Played out to the wing. What a throw in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Brazil 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mohamed Salah. Needed a better pass there. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Jean Miranda. Oscar. Neymar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Mohamed Salah. Passes it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Oscar. Willian. Plotting from out on the right-hand side. And it's Willian. Egypt keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Swept in. Oscar. And out to safety. Tries a through ball. Mohamed Salah. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Neymar can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to...
El Neni with the foul. Point-blank header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Lenny. Mohamed Salah. Long and high towards the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Neymar is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
That's the throw. Neymar. Well positioned to make that interception. Mohamed Salah. 75 minutes played. Mohamed Salah. Looks like a good ball through. Defence has got rid of that. Marcelo sticks in a foot to win it back. Charges in. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well played, he saw that coming. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Oscar. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Douglas Costa gets it back. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Goes wide. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Neymar already with a hat-trick. Oscar. He's created one goal already. Boots it to safety. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's gone a long way up and away. Willian with the ball through. Top save! That shot was travelling. It's been taken short. Dani Alves. Good clearance and very necessary. Thrust towards the front line. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Oscar is fouled. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. David Luiz. Daniel Alves. Oscar. Looks to slip it through.
First effort on goal. Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Struck first time. Elneny. Mohamed Salah. Out to the flank. Ball is over the line. Oscar. Marcelo. Oscar. And it's Neymar. Elneny. Brazil, very much the team that started on the front foot.
It's been a very fast start, a start that has seen them take the initiative, which now must be turned into something tangible.
Neymar passes it through. Douglas Costa gets into a good position. Elneny can hoist it clear. Fernandinho. Oscar. João Miranda. Marcelo. That's the throw. And it's Oscar. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mohamed Salah. João Miranda gets it back. Oscar.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Oscar. Willian. Looks like a good ball through. Throw-in. And it's Oscar. Still goalless at the moment. Mohamed Salah. Elneny. Mohamed Salah. With the ball through. Now here's the through ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Where to from here? It's a loose ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, he's bitten off more than he could chew, and I think his manager will not be happy.
Oscar. Oscar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Willian tries a through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fernandinho. Marcelo. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Douglas Costa. Elneny. Plays a clever pass. It's a brilliant interception. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Brazil playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
There's a long pass towards the front. Aimed in towards the setter. Away from immediate danger. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah battles to win it back. Gets into some space. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Neymar beats the offside trap. Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Egypt didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
That's a throw. Mohamed Salah.
Egypt have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Neymar. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mohamed Salah. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That is wayward.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. Can he put it away? Saved only by poor finishing. David Luiz. Willian. Daniel Alves. And it's Dani Alves. Has a swing at it!
Right place, right time,
It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Mohamed Salah. Elneny. Brazil haven't made a substitution yet. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Salah. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Fernandinho. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries a through ball. And it's Douglas Costa. Looks to slip it through. Neymar passes it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Daniel Alves. Oh, real chance! Shoots! Oh, taken with style!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Brazil draw first blood here.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Looks like a good ball through. Hits it first time! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
That should be the keepers. Willian. They get a throw in. Egypt have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Elneny with the ball through. Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. It's come loose. Neymar. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Oscar. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Out for a throw. Time added on, 4 minutes. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Marcelo. Douglas Costa. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, out to the left it goes. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets good distance on it. Douglas Costa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. A quick look at the lineups. We're underway. Well, that's where he wants it. Felipe does well to read it and intercepts. Luis Gustavo. Douglas Costa tries a through ball. Felipe. Spoon forward. João Miranda does well there, alert. And it's Neymar. Daniel Alves. Willian pumps it into the area. Too much on that, it's gone out. Played in with accuracy. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Felipe. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pumps it upfield. It's a long forward pass. Willian tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Fernandinho. Who's going to make this theirs?
Neymar can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Pushes it out wide. David Luiz gets into the right position to intercept. Neymar. Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. Pumps it forwards. Passes it through. Has it out wide now. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets into some space. And out to safety. Now the pass. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Felipe positions himself well and cuts it out. And he's made certain that won't get through. Demanding a quick ball here. And he's on his way! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's going direct. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fernandinho. He's lifting it over. Daniel Alves knocks it towards the front. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
He is off the hook. Much personal relief. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Has he found his man? Daniel Alves cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Neymar. And it's Willian. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Dinks one in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Douglas Costa. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
throw-in. Can he finish? Tried the volley, but no.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter.
Douglas Costa. Where to from here? Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Who's going to make this theirs? Pumps it upfield. Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
With a delicate ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Willian. Looks to slip it through. Fired deep towards the back post. It's a loose ball. He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Fernandinho is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a...
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. It's come loose.
Albania may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Brazil are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Spoon forward, that's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Neymar. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Daniel Alves. Brazil go in search of their winner. Into the channel. Oh, good interception. And the cutback. Tries to switch the play. Now the pass. And now they can launch a counter. Looks like a good ball through. Daniel Alves. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Aimed long and direct. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that will be the final act. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned your doubt into hope. Can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you?
Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. And our live game is Japan against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Japan proudly line up for their national anthem. So the two starting lineups. Off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to go for Willian. Brazilian flair and European discipline. He probably should score a few more, but he delivers what it says on the box. He's bright and imaginative going forward and committed to getting back.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Fernandinho looks to slip it through. Fernandinho needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Douglas Costa, Neymar with the ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's gone a long way up and away. Jean Miranda pushes it out wide. Fernandinho, now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Out to the left it goes. Tries a through ball. It's a loose ball. Passes it through. Daniel Alves comes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Douglas Costa. Looks like a good ball through. He has it out wide now. Neymar, swept in. Fernandinho is the guilty party there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Japan get it back again. Tries a through ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the volley. Gets it back. Fernandinho plays it into the channel. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Shoots! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Goes for goal! Douglas Costa. Willian. Now it's Neymar. Looks to slip it through. No, he's missed it.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Passes it through. Willian. David Luiz. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Japan may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Japan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
João Miranda plays it out to the flank. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. Oh, that's neat.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels let down.
to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Steered out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Luis Gustavo. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Daniel Alves plays it over to the other flank. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Luis Gustavo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Douglas Costa, nicely controlled. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Felipe. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward.
Oscar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oscar with the ball through, tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. Dinks one in. And out to safety. Neymar. Looks to slip it through, and he's cut it out. Looks like a good ball through. And that's it. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. And our live game is Brazil against Croatia. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Mario Mandzukic could impact on this. He won't delight us with his skills or show blinding pace, but he will impress with his technique and hold-up play, and naturally his finishing.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Neymar with a shot! And the ball's come out. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Fence has got rid of that. Oscar. Looks like a good ball through. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That's surely a foul, free kick. Now can he finish? Neymar with a shot! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Up to meet it! Decent enough try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in. Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
Modric. Schöne. Brozovic. Now it's Rakitic. And it's Schöne. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Rakitic. João Miranda can hoist it clear. Oh, glorious footwork! David Luiz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar plays a clever pass. He'll have it in! It's anyone's ball. Brozovic. Perisic. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Goes wide. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. João Miranda. Oscar. Fernandinho. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. João Miranda. Oscar. Fernandinho. Tries the route one option. Douglas Costa gets into some space. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Chorluka. Brozovic. Play for a throw. Badal. Mandzukic. Douglas Costa has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Vida. And it's Badal. Brings it forward. Rakitic. Well, now would certainly liven things up. Daniel Alves. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Perisic. Oh, good ball. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Rakitic goes short. Rakitic passes it square. Rakitic. Now the pass. Willian. Fernandinho. Douglas Costa. Now it's Neymar. Marcelo. The referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Brazil may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Underway again.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Up to head it! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Croatia draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Douglas Costa. Chorluka goes long and forward. David Luiz. Fernandinho. Douglas Costa. Badal. Brozovic. Thrust towards the front line. Schöne. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's Neymar. Oscar tries to stroke it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Dani Alves. Oscar. A great ball, now the shots! Brozovic. Schöne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
And it's Schöne. It's a good-looking cross, timely intervention. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Marcelo. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That's gone a long way up and away. Douglas Costa passes it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Douglas Costa has a pop! Just off target.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.